Welcome back to the talk show. In the hot
seats
with hot
tea.
With hot topics. Let me tell you, this one is not hot.
It's what?
It's dangerous. This one is just such a sensitive subject. And we're gonna be talking about parental trauma. Dr. O, I call you a surgeon for a reason, okay? You are able to diagnose trauma. You're able to locate it. That's why this topic is here. Because not everybody knows that there's such a thing as parental trauma. And we don't talk about it, and we're not even aware of it. We don't even think it's important. What is parental trauma? What is that? Just give us the big picture of that.
All right. In the simplest way I can say it, because sometimes I can use big words, but I'm going to try not to use it. Parental trauma is when you have been in spaces where you deserve parental love, but you don't have it. When you deserve to feel safe around your parents, but you don't feel safe. Because that is the whole point of parents, is to teach you how to be safe, is to teach you how to be loved, is where you get to experience first love. It's where you get to experience conditional love. It's where you get to feel I am safe in this world. That even if the world judges me, even if the world condemns me, even if the world is against me, I have family and I have people who are by my side no matter what. Parental trauma there are different levels of parental trauma. The first parental trauma can be physical. It can also be watching one of your parents being or experiencing trauma. It's when you grow up with a parent that physically abused your parent. So you grow up watching that. So that can also affect you, because a parent that you love, watching your mother being abused, watching your father being abused, that creates a certain type of trauma. However, the parental trauma that I want to focus on right now, because we don't have enough time, is the emotional trauma. Because people will say, my parents sent me to school, so I don't have any trauma. Right? Then my dad never, or my mom... They provided. So there was no physical thing. However, you could never go to them. Should we go there? You're right. You could never go to them to talk. Now, your friends, your parents can be so friendly with everyone. They are loving with everyone. They ask your friends when they come home, yo, how are you? How was your day? And you're sitting there like, Mom, you never asked me how my day was. You see? So you find that you feel the trauma of, why do I have to seek outside the love, the acceptance, the appreciation from outside that I cannot get at home? And it affects many of us, because parental trauma, it's so deep, because it affects how we choose our partner. It affects how we also see God. Because if you see God as a parent, you struggle, because you're like, if my own biological parents cannot fully be there for me, see me who I am. So people who experience that, they start performing for God. It's like, if I perform, God is going to be happy.
They try to earn His love.
They try to earn His love. And there are a lot of kids who have gone through parental trauma that they now decide, you know what, since my parents don't care about me, I'm going to drink myself to death. I'm gonna be reckless. I'm gonna do whatever, because they don't care about me. They only care when I do bad things. I know parents who care about their kids only when they do bad things. But when they have good grades, they don't call, they don't say you did a great job. When they dress up and they look nice, they don't say you look wonderful, right? So parental trauma, it's something so deep that it affects how you view yourself. It also affects how you walk in this world.
How does this connect to the parents? Because our parents also have been raised by other parents. Then it feels like the same curtains are they don't some parents, I feel like they're messed up, but some parents I also feel like they don't know how to do better. So how does a parent who has been raised in a military setup, right? They have not received that affection. How do they get to love their kids? How do they get to unlearn the things that have been told to them and have access to good parenting?
But there has to be a desire to unlearn.
Yes.
But a lot of parents don't desire.
Right.
They want to be right.
Right.
I'm going to say in the camera. The reason why most of our parents or most of our elders don't change is because they want to be right, then do the right thing.
Yeah.
And that's why our struggle. Right. And that's why a lot of young people are leaving the church, are leaving their homes early. They're choosing to have their own space because it's like you don't want to do the right thing. You just want to be right. So instead of the parents to say, God, help me walk humbly, right? Hello. Instead of saying, God, teach me how to love in a way that I have never done it before. Yeah. Instead of humbling themselves, because the Bible keeps saying that we have to humble ourselves. So because there is lack of humility to learn, then they're like, you know what, if you want to go, just go.
Who did you just say? Did I hear they be proud?
They be what? They be proud. And they will go to church and be proud. You know, because it is more, I'm about to say this. I want you to get this on camera, all right?
Yes.
Sip on the next one.
I'm ready for
because
for that. Yeah.
They value more looking good in the community than looking good for their kids. So if people think that they're doing a wonderful job, if the outside world is like, wow, I want to know, your kids look great, right? What they want, the appraise of people, then listen to their kids. And that's what kills our young people, and that's what parental trauma is you will rather look good outside than actually do the work to build our relationships. So a lot of kids have parents, but they don't have, I like to say, a lot of kids have fathers and mothers, but they don't have dad and mom. Father and mother is biological. Yes. Dad and mom is a relationship.
That is so good. That is so good. I feel like saying that, it feels like we carry the responsibility to make them look good in the society.
Yeah.
We carry the responsibility. It is up to us. It almost feels like we have to live their lives, or they have to choose for us.
And that also affects our spiritual life. Yes. I mean, that's what we have in the Hot Seat show, is to show how everything affects our lives, right? How we worship is affected by the trauma that we carry. Right. Because a lot of time we come to Jesus as the Savior, but we also have to come to Jesus as the healer.
Come on.
Because if we don't heal, those parental wounds, we take them in our marriage. Yes. We take them in our relationship. Then we raise our kids.
We reproduce them.
Right? So now we pour those wounds on our kids again. So it's a cycle. Right? So you find that we are building nice buildings in our community. Our country looks great, but inside we're wounded.
How do we heal?
You have to accept that just because you were not physically touched by a parent, it doesn't mean you don't have wounds. Their absence creates wound.
Yes.
Their lack of appreciation creates wound. Their lack of choosing to prioritize you create wound. And a lot of people choose to tell themselves that my trauma is less worse than someone else. So the reason why we don't heal from our wound is because we compare our wounds.
Wow, and we minimize.
We minimize our own.
Oh my God. Thank you, Dr. O, for this. I hope this empowered you and this made you aware. And please share this. God bless you.